Holy moly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Beefer, and today we got some more WWE stuff that I want to talk about. I hope you guys saw that Monday Night Raw promo between Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle. I've been at work all week, and so I don't really have much time to watch wrestling live as I used to, but I was scrolling through my phone, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I follow the WWE Instagram page, and I saw the the promo that Riddle and Rollins had between one another, and I was blown away by how different it was from the normal product that WWE produces. Over the years, the WWE product has become sort of stale, you know? A lot of people said that it lost its sort of luster during the PG era, so like that right after the Ruthless Aggression era in, like, I don't know, 2006, 7, all the way up until now, the product really hasn't been all that great, which to an extent I can say I agree. The promos have been super scripted. The matches, I mean, there's been plenty of great matches, but the wrestlers essentially lost their personality. But with this promo, you had Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins going at each other. I'm talking full-blown profanity. Obviously it was bleeped out. They are working for a network, so you can't just have open-air cursing or whatever. But the wrestlers actually seem to be expressing legitimate emotion and not just reciting lines from a script. And one of the cool things, or not cool, one of the interesting things is that these guys are taking like real personal jabs at one another. So the whole incident started with there's a clip, it might actually be on the Instagram page of WWE, where it looked like some sort of fan footage from, I don't know if it was a parking garage, apartment building, whatever, where Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle were in a parking garage, or in a parking lot rather, and they seemed, I guess they saw each other across the parking lot, and they start walking up towards one another, and they start fighting, and then people, staff, whoever was in the parking lot at the time, came and broke up the fight. Obviously it's a work, we know it's a wrestling angle, but you know, you don't usually see that sort of fan perspective. It's usually some professionally positioned camera, some like top of the line lighting, you know, it's very, very staged. Sure, the fight itself was staged, but it's not presented in a way to where that's your immediate thought. But later on during the Raw program, they sort of did this side-by-side like split screen interview, sort of like you see on ESPN Sports Center, where, I don't know, two boxers, two UFC fighters might sit in separate parts of a studio and have like a dialogue with one another. Anyway, the interviewer was asking Seth Rollins questions, was asking Matt Riddle questions, and eventually Matt Riddle, he took a shot at Seth Rollins. I was surprised that it was actually aired, but he ended up saying, because for those of you that don't know, Seth Rollins is married to another WWE wrestler, Becky Lynch, and obviously they work under the same company, but some might argue that Becky Lynch is a slightly more popular wrestler compared to Seth Rollins. And not Mickey James, oh my god. Becky Lynch also has a gimmick called the Man, so you could see the wheels get to spin, and you can see where, okay, so this guy is married to a woman that calls herself the Man, so it's like, it's sort of, okay, so she wears the pants in the relationship type deal. Anyway, Matt Riddle took a jab at Seth Rollins and said, there's only one man in your marriage, and it's and it's Becky Lynch, something along the lines of that. I'll play the audio. I'm not sure if I can get away with playing the clip, because WWE tends to be pretty aggressive with the copyright, so I'll play the audio, maybe have like a still image. So here we go.
Seth, what can we expect this Saturday in Cardiff?
Oh, come on, Graves. You know who you're talking to. I'm Seth freaking Rollins, baby. I'm gonna steal the show. I'm gonna stomp Riddle's head into that mat one more time and show him, once and for all, who the man around here really is.
Well, Seth, I'm gonna prove to you that there's only one man in your marriage, and that's Becky, bro.
Gentlemen, unfortunately, we're out of time. Myself and the entire WWE Universe cannot wait till this Saturday to watch you two settle this in the ring at Clash at the Castle.
Dude, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, no, he did not. This is the stuff that I think WWE needs more of. Now, a lot of changes are going on in the company. Obviously, Vince McMahon stepped down for, you know, X, Y, and Z reasons. Triple H came back, and he's making a lot of changes Some I'm cool with, like this more, I guess, natural, more entertaining style of promo. I'm cool with that. Some roster changes I'm not really cool with. He's bringing in a lot of the old NXT guys, which I didn't really like, but to each his own. But yeah, a lot of good changes, and a lot of, in my opinion, changes are going on. But I saw that and I was like, man, this is what we need more of. We need this more aggressive, real, almost reality TV-esque style of television. You know, it appeals a lot more to the casual fan, and it also appeals to your more die-hard, hardcore fans that tune in every week. Because think about it, if you're scrolling through your TV guide, whatever, and you see these two random people you've never seen before sitting in a split screen, cursing at one another, hitting each other, and you're like, WWE Raw, and like, what's this? You know, that's gonna be more attractive than some guy in a shiny suit reading lines from a script in the middle of the ring. So that's that. But going back onto the actual promo itself, you can see that Rollins was visibly upset. How much of that was him acting and how much of that was him being legitimately pissed off, I have no idea, but I know I'd be absolutely hot if somebody said something crazy like that to me. But the interview goes on, blah blah blah, and then it goes to commercial break. After the commercial break, a clip was played. So again, it's sort of like another work. It was planned, and let's be honest, it was planned. But the commentator showed a sequence after Raw had gone to break, where Seth Rollins was like, "Riddle, are you still there?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm still here." He's like, why am I explaining it? I could just, again, I'll show you the clip without the actual video, of course. So here we go.
Talk about my family, man. Let's talk about your family. Oh, wait, you ain't got one because your wife divorced you and took your kids, and they don't want to see your anymore, huh?
What did you just say?
Yeah, you heard me.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm here. Come find me.
Dude, you don't get, I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm gonna you up, bro. Where the are you?
All right,
where are you?
Come find me.
Where are you? Dude, you don't get, I'm gonna smash your face in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Keep playing games, bro. Keep playing games. I'm gonna you up.
So you heard that, and dude, like I said, this is what we need. Personally, I like that. As much as I'm praising it, I love that. I think we need more of that. Oop, as I bump my mic. However, I think we need to dial it back a bit. As you heard, Matt Riddle was a little bit over the top. It wasn't super realistic, and I'm not expecting him to get it on the money immediately, because think about it, he's been in the WWE since they've been doing this whole scripting thing. So, and his gimmick doesn't really call for him to be that sort of fired up, angry guy. You know, he has like a stoner gimmick, so he's just supposed to be super laid back or whatever. But I think the WWE is taking really good steps in the right direction in more ways than one. Not only are they going more so in the direction of like the classic Attitude Era, ruthless aggression style of WWE television, but they're also sort of one-upping AEW in saying, hey, we can do all this cursing and all this realistic, raw, just energy. We can exude all this raw, realistic, and jagged energy without having to not censor the curse words and get in the bad graces of the network. So I think that's sort of putting AEW on their toes, and now they'll have to respond in a way to where their product improves even further. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of AEW. I don't watch a lot of it. I don't think it's bad television. They don't have a lot of the wrestlers that I enjoy just in general. But I think this is a step overall in the right direction for just wrestling, not just WWE, not just AEW. I think this is going to be a really good thing for wrestling. It's going to bring more eyes. It's in a way, it's a sport. It's going to bring more eyes into the community that previously were lost for, let's be real here, decades. And I want to see wrestling return to some sort of prominence that it once had, and I'm really looking forward to what comes out of this. Is this going to be something that's going to be on a consistent basis? Are the networks going to be more receptive to this and say, hey, we're getting more clicks on this? Actually, if you look at the viewership, Raw beat SmackDown for the first time in a minute, I think, as far as viewership goes. Actually, let me look it up. Okay, they didn't just beat them out for the first time in a while, but this is coming from DDT Lounge on Instagram. Shout out to DDT Lounge. Amazing wrestling page if you want to keep up with viewership key demographics, stuff like that. It's sort of like some of the websites that you'll find online. But anyway, Raw ended up getting 2.5 in the, or 2.05 in the ratings, whereas last week they got a 1.98, and SmackDown ended up with a 2, where last week they had a 2.08. So they didn't pass SmackDown's number last week, but they did outpace them for this week. So I think it's a step in the right direction. It's good television. Sky's the limit for all this, man. So that's all I really got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.